let me ask you, what have you been doing all these years?
There was the 80s, for a while, drinking. Yeah, a lot of drinking.
Are you still drinking?
No, I don't. That's behind me now. Why are you buying?
Hello again, whiskey tippers and spirit sippers. Wun Wun here again, and we went out and got another one. It's one I've tasted before in the little short pack, but I wanted to give it its full due because this one's absolutely delicious. Today we're going to be tasting the Glenmorangie 12.
Sounds amazing.
Oh, like I said, I did the little spirit pack. I still have that one to chop up and edit for you guys, but that's a long one. Doing all four at once, I definitely bit up more than I was ready to chew, and whoo, that was we were feeling good by the end of that one. So yeah, that'll be a fun one once it comes out. But today with Glenmorangie, it is a 12-year-old at 43% ABV. From what I remember of this one, it was absolutely delicious. Oh, let's get it. Not too terrible, not too terrible. Let's get that pour. Hey, didn't spill a drop. How about that? Oh, I'm looking forward to this. I definitely wanted to give this one its due because out of the 4-pack, I remember, from what I remember, I do believe I like this one the best. So now that we got a full bottle, let's see if that's true all by itself and see how it tastes. You already know how we do it. It's 12 years old, so we're going to give it 12 minutes to air out in the glass, and then we will be right back. Stay tuned. All right, 12 minutes is up, and thank goodness, because I am ready to taste this again. Oh, right out of the gate. It is just not quite cherries, but man, in a cherry direction. They aged this in first fill bourbon cask, and then they finish it in sherry, Oloroso sherry, and Pedro Menendez cask. So yeah, 2 different cask finished, and it is a true wine finished sherry bomb, which I am finding I really enjoy. The 12 Glendronach, absolutely amazing. The Macallan 12 even, once it simmered down a little bit, you got halfway through the bottle and got a little bit rid of those sulfur notes, because they are strong. Those weren't too bad either. So yeah, most of the sherry flavored whiskeys I've really been enjoying. Not sherry flavored, but sherry finished in sherry cask. Oh yeah, this is just deep dark fruits, honey, sweet, vanilla bean. Oh, lots of honey and just like I said, cherries and berries, just super sweet. Oh, I hope this is as good as I remember. I was after doing 4 at a time, I was feeling all right on that last one. So let's see if it's as good as I remember. Slungeva. Oh, I mean, is there even alcohol in there? Wow, that is like green spot smooth. And there was green spots a little more watery. This isn't watery at all. This is just full of flavors, almost like, I don't want to say cherry Kool-Aid because it's not that sweet, but this is pretty friendly. Just the tiniest bit of like a hum in the mouth, kind of over the tongue. It's just the tiniest little zing hum going on, but there was zero like Kentucky hug. I mean, you could barely feel it going down. This was just so good and sweet and easy and smooth. Yeah, kind of like almost hinting towards bourbon, but I'm not the biggest fan of bourbon, but I mean, this stops so short of it and still just has that sweet cherry flavor. I don't remember that, but that one was almost leaning into like Buffalo Trace territory. That's fun. I mean, it's so sherried out that it's almost cherry, which that Buffalo Trace is like a true cherry bomb, not sherry bomb, cherry bomb. It's like eating a bowl of cherries. This is creeping up on that. It is so sweet and just super berry. Is that a word? Cherry berried flavored, that's for sure. Let's put a little water on it and see what happens. Boy, that is just extremely smooth. Talk about a dram for beginners. If you're looking for somebody just trying to dip a toe into whiskey and most of it's too potent or it's too wicked for them, right here is where you want to start them. This is as smooth and easy as I think whiskey can be. I'm sure there's something else out there, but from all the ones I've tasted, I mean, the green spots, pretty much water, and this is right there with it. Two different flavors, but I think even the green spot had a little more kick going down than this. This is just Kool-Aid. This is just absolute Kool-Aid, like raspberry Kool-Aid without the sugar, or without a ton of sugar, I should say, because it is sweet, but not like Kool-Aid. I think the water brings out the barrel just a little bit more. It's a little more tart. Yeah, I think it's bringing out those barrel flavors just a little bit more. Kind of that sherry cask influence. Still sweet, but more of that kind of like a wine smell. Still super fruity, just super fruity. All right, let's see how it tastes. And I think the water brings out more of that wine finish. It's just kind of jumping alive, kind of some of the barrel tannins. So much just fresh fruit and savoriness. Just cherries and berries, raspberries, and plums almost, but not quite the red plums, not the super purple ones, but like red ones that aren't crazy sweet, but are still pretty sweet. I mean, it's got all that. This is really good. I really love the Glenmorangie brand so far. I mean, I haven't found one that I don't like really from them. They're all delicious, and this one does not disappoint. Like I said, if you're looking for one for a beginner, this is right up the smooth zone. I just don't think it gets any easier than this. We've tried it on neat, we've tried it with water, so it's time for the third stage. Let's try it over some ice. Alright, let's see if it's bold enough and strong enough to stand up to the ice. That 2 for 2, didn't spill a drop. Hey. Oh man, I tell you what, it does not get any lighter or smoother than this. Man, those Quinn Rubens go down pretty smooth, the 12 and the 14, but this has them both crushed for just sweet, easy. See how it tastes over ice. It really might go into Kool-Aid. I'm hoping it doesn't water it down. At 43, it may hold on. About 50-50 with the 43s over ice. Like I said, I love the Glenmorangie. They use the tallest pot stills in Scotland, so I mean, only the smoothest, lightest, sweetest spirits make it up there, and that's why it's such a light, easy drinker, light, easy sipping. It is air apparent in the bottle. It goes down so easy, like literally easier, I think, than anything else I've ever, as far as whiskey drinking. That is just a step under Kool-Aid. That's all I can describe it as. It's just that easy. Let's see how it is over ice. Bye. Yeah, the ice definitely tamped down that sweetness, and as usual, kind of brought out some of that barrel tang. Definitely getting more of those oaky barrel hints. Maybe actually feeling some of the first fill bourbon barrels. Kind of brings more of that into it. It's weird, that ice gets on it, man, it really does crush down all those sweeter and upper flavors, and it tamps it right down into that. But it may make the smell even sweeter, like vanilla, sugar, and honey is what I smell. It's not crazy fruity anymore, but still just vanilla, sugar, and honey. So I mean, it smells super sweet, but it takes away the flavor of the sweet and kind of brings in some of the flavor of the barrel. So it's kind of a nice little trade-off. Yeah, I really enjoy it. I'd say it does hold its own over ice. It's just a completely different experience. It's a whole different flavor profile once you put the ice on it. So yeah, it really changes it, but not in a bad way. It's not bad at all over ice. Oh yeah, on a hot summer day, that's that might be the go-to drink on a hot summer day. Pour that over an ice cube and you're good to go. Scale of 1 to 10. It's so easy and simple, but still just lovely and delectable. Glenmorangie, Lasanta. Oh man. I mean, I'm tempted to give it the 8 just because it's perfect, but it's perfectly wonderful, just nothing super crazy. But the fact that it is such an easy sipper and might be literally the perfect bottle for somebody that was wanting to get into whiskey, but they might have tasted a Lafroig or something, something super peaty one time. They're like, oh, I'm just scared of it. This would be a great bottle to bring them back and be like, no, it's really not all like that. Try this and let's start again. Like I said, I mean, if you're going to be drinking whiskey, I just can't really see it getting any smoother or easier to drink than this right here. So this is, I might have to say, the ultimate beginner's bottle, and for that alone I think it gets bumped up to an 8.5. So absolutely the Glenmorangie 12 is going to get an 8.5 out of 10. Absolutely Wun Wun approved. I love it. It's delicious. Is it my favorite Glenmorangie of the set? Probably. I don't know. We'll have to set it up against the Quinta Rubin, the 12 and the 14s, and do another little taste test, and see how it rates. But it's right there. Yeah, it could be, definitely. And they have a lot more flavors, so I'm excited to get those as well, and keep going through the Glenmorangie flavor taste and profiles, because yeah, it's really good. So yeah, for anybody knows any beginners out there, or anybody that's just looking for a nice, easy, smooth sipper, this is it right here. Absolutely Wun Wun approved. Hey, you guys having a great rest of the week, and until we see you next time, cheers.